Liberals are fascists. They're Nazis. You see, the narrative now is that Donald Trump failed to condemn the Nazis, the neo-Nazis at the rally, and that he was basically defending them when he came out and he described the alt-left and saying that they share some of the blame. But Donald Trump wasn't defending Nazis. He was defending freedom of speech, which ironically, freedom of speech is one of the most liberal and progressive values ever fucking created, ever thought of. So the irony here is that liberals are actually the fascists. Liberals are actually the Nazis. They are the ones who are not defending free speech. They're opposing freedom of speech. So that's what's so ironic in all this shit that's going on. The liberals who are supposed to be so aware and progressive about what it means to be liberal and considerate and compassionate, they don't even, either they don't understand or they're pretending to not understand the most liberal value out there, freedom of speech, the freedom to have a fucking opinion. How could you be a liberal and not understand this? Maybe you are the fascists. Of course, the people who are the fascists know that the first thing you have to do if you are a fascist is to call yourself the thing that you're exactly the opposite of. So if you are a fascist, you call yourself the anti-fascist. Antifa. You call yourself Antifa, the anti-fascist, when you are the fucking fascist. You are the fucking Nazi, if anything. Now, I don't want to start calling people fascists and Nazis, but they're the ones doing it without any restraint. So as a matter of self-defense, maybe it's time we start unabashedly calling them fascists and Nazis. Trump was simply pointing out that in America, we have this little old progressive value called freedom of speech. The freedom to have a fucking opinion. Very liberal, okay? Because nothing stands up for the little guy more than the assertion that he has the freedom to speak his mind. What could be more liberal than that? But these people, they are opposed to that. Donald Trump was simply saying what his real point was, that we have to defend freedom of speech. You may not agree with what those neo-Nazis and white nationalists, whatever they were, at the Unite the Right rally were saying. You may not agree with it. But there's this idea that they have the freedom to speak their minds. And freedom of speech is a great thing because it gives people a way to air their grievances and simultaneously expose the legitimacy or the idiocy of their ideas. So even if you think someone's speech is dangerous, the freedom to discuss ideas is a cathartic process that helps us get to the bottom of what's really driving our ideologies. So Trump was not defending neo-Nazis or white nationalists. He was defending the most liberal principle, most liberal value out there. Freedom of fucking speech. And let's be honest, the white nationalists had a permit on the marching route. They had a permit to be there. And Antifa, the anti-fascists, who don't understand or respect the most liberal value on the planet, freedom of speech, they initiated the violence, they blocked the permitted marching route, and they started the fucking violence. The anti-fascists were the fascists by violating the most liberal fucking value on the planet, freedom of speech. So how fucking ironic is that? The people who claim to be liberal are the ones trampling over the most liberal value on the planet. Liberals are the fascists. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to get one of these Trump 2020 Finally Someone with Balls t-shirts. The fake news mainstream media, the fascist Nazi liberals are doing their very best to make sure this never comes true. Get a shirt, promote this idea openly and proudly. Thank you guys for watching.